So hi everyone. Yeah, this is exciting.
Okay, this is the official opening of the Claire's Place Playroom. Oh, thank you Zappos, thank you UMC, thank you Rosalind for designing. And here we go, ready? It's a butterfly chain, yes. Oh, these scissors don't cut, because they're kids' scissors. We gotta, kids' scissors. Wait a minute, I really can't cut it. Oh, there we go, okay, it's open.
So I'm gonna start with a story. So there I was in my hospital room and I was feeling so separate from the world, so separate from humanity. I felt like I was in this bubble, like I could never live a normal life. But I looked around the room and realized, hey, I got 4 walls, I got a window, I got a bed, I have a bedside table. Why don't I try and decorate this? Why don't I try to make this feel like home?
Come on in.
Claire spoke at our all-hands meeting about 2 years ago. And after watching her talk, we were really inspired by her and her vision.
She really wanted to go ahead and find a way to leave her footprint in Vegas. So we paired up with UMC Hospital.
And so her vision was to help decorate a room in a children's hospital so that she could bring that same joy to other kids.
Our hopes is to continue this vision and to work with Claire's Foundation.
I mean, it took so much work from everybody and we're so very grateful. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that.
And I decked out my hospital room. And I don't mean just a little bit. I mean like I had IVs in my arm, tubes on my face, like my heart rate going crazy, and I was like pushing the bed up against the wall and like dragging the chair and making a day bed. And once it was done, people from all over the hospital came to see it.
It's so beautiful. Live a life you are proud of. It's really beautiful.
Think about it, when you're sick, all you're told is that, yeah, just wait till you're healthy and then you can live your life. What happens when you're never gonna be healthy? What happens when you're always gonna be sick? When all you have is that hospital room?
You know, we were inspired by what she was saying about hospital rooms and how they make an impact on patients. And she gave a message that really not only impacted me, but I think impacted the whole Zappos community.
Claire was only 21 when she passed away, and at Claire's memorial service, one of the speakers, she said, "They say it takes a village to raise a child, but for Claire, it was the opposite. Claire was a child that not only raised a village, but she also raised a consciousness."
Thank you.
Thank you, Claire.
How's the look of the dress? Thank you so much.
Being scared is okay, because being scared means you're about to do something really, really brave. Oh, that's so cool. This playroom for her was a safe space for kids to come and be creative, you know, feel protected and excited about the hospital. She never viewed the hospital as such a horrible, horrible place.
I wondered, why isn't this normal? Why don't we do this to all of our hospital rooms?
It's been an incredible journey, an inspiring journey to help bring this forward and to really bring part of Claire into these rooms.
Because she would be so excited that it was here, and not excited for herself, like, oh, you got my design right, but excited for the other kids. I think that it's not the end of, oh, the room's ready, it's what it's gonna mean to other kids. I think that's what Claire would care about.
What if the hospital is just a room? And remember kids, don't let your oxygen stop you from being the rough and tumble man you are inside. Stash it. And it is up to us to choose what we do with it. Because I was not given a New York loft apartment. I was not given possibility to get whatever house I want. I had a hospital room. And I figured out how to make it home.
Claire's Place!
I want to play here. I want to come here and play. You know, I see so much of Claire here. You know, I love it from the skylights, you know, where you're looking out the window, kind of bring the outside in. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing that Zappos for Good did for the community and for this hospital.
We made her dream come true, and yes, her enthusiastic spirit and her upbeat attitude all the time, I think she taught us all a lot.
So we all get to look at our hospital rooms, we all get to look at the places in our lives that we're not proud of, the places in our lives we want to run from and reject, and just wait till we get healthy, wait till we get better, wait till we get richer. We can look at that, we can accept it, we can take pride in it.
She was such an inspiration, and she was an angel. And like I said, we're all better for knowing her.
You know, I wish she was here, I wish she was able to see this, but I know that she's here in spirit.
And I know for years to come, the kids are always going to be very grateful for what Claire did for them.
you know, for me is bittersweet. I'm sorry that Claire didn't get to be here to see it. Some of you know the story a little bit, that the last year of her life she had to, you know, put everything on the back burner and focus on her health. So we were going to surprise her with this. We were continuing to work on it, and after the transplant we were going to surprise her with it. So I'm hoping she's here in spirit. I'm sure she is, and I think she would be incredibly excited about the way it turned out. I think it'd be a wonderful place for people to come, for children to come play and be creative and, you know, feel a little piece of Claire. And the thing on the wall, the live a life you are proud of, I hope that it touches the children here in the hospital.
Live a life you are proud of.
You know, they're bigger than their illness, that they can go out in the world and do things like she did. She always said, don't let it stop you. So I love that.
Take pride in our experience. I'm so proud of what I've learned. I'm proud that I was never allowed to run away from dying. And that's the joy of being alive and the joy of being human. Thank you.
Claire.